YouTube, it's me, Lena, and I'm here today with my haircut and my lip gloss. And I'm here today with my spring favorites and fails. I can't find my board right now, so we're going really low res with this one. Anyways, I like to do these quarterly now instead of by the month because I think that gives me a lot of time to really figure out what I liked and consequently what I didn't like. This month, I only have 2 things that I really hated, or 3 technically. 2 of them are in one category. But let's get started, shall we? First, at the bottom of the pyramid, we have bad sunscreens. Basically, I got one of these from Ipsy, and it's not gonna do it now, but this is super liquidy. It is the Bare Republic Natural Mineral Sunscreen. It is powered apparently by Coola, but it's available at Target, unlike Coola. And while I do like the Coola sunscreens, I did not like this. It's super liquidy, it's super thick, it's super white. I can't wear it under makeup, so this is technically reserved for days out by the pool when I'm not wearing any makeup. Now the other sunscreen that I had, I don't know, maybe I just don't get along with natural sunscreens, who knows, is the Amore Pacific Natural Protector SPF 30. I got this in my sun safety kit from Sephora, and I was using this for a while. I think this made me break out, like really bad. Like, I haven't broken out this way since, I don't even know what. I've not broken out this way since like high school, seriously. Like just all over. The last time I broke out like this actually was not high school. It was when I used the pumpkin mask from, what are they called? I don't know, I got it in an Ipsy bag. Michael Todd? Yeah, it was Michael Todd that I was really excited to get because they're stupidly expensive. And then like I had this horrible reaction to it because it has like cinnamon in the actual stuff, which I have a skin allergy to. But I don't know what made me break out about this one, but it really, really did. It's just now starting to not be horrible anymore. And let's see, next on the low-res pyramid of awesomeness, we have something I received in a merch box. I do love my merch box and I do love my Ipsy because they give me things that otherwise I would probably never have discovered. But I did discover that I hated this. It is the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint Sunscreen. I'm starting to learn that maybe it's just me and Jouer do not get along, because they, in an Ipsy bag, they had some kind of lip treatment that I despised. This does have SPF 30, which is great. The problem with this, let me see if I used this up amazingly. Oh, I did get some out. The problem with this specifically is the luminizing part on me. It does come in the color Pearl, which actually does match me, but I don't know how well you could tell on the swatch on my hand. It is still a little dark for me, but I was able to, the color wasn't a problem. It has like shimmer in it, and if you have super dry skin or even normal skin, that might be okay for you. I have really oily skin. I don't need shimmer in my face products. I don't. It drives me crazy that half the stuff I pick up, they put it in there. So that will never work for me. All right, all the other products after this point are really great. I think maybe one I have an issue with that is coming up next. But beyond that, all of these are loves, and I had a really hard time putting them in an order. Anyways, next on this tier of the pyramid is my NYC Strip Me Off Base Coats. Now, one thing I don't love about this is the smell. It literally smells like Elmer's glue, which isn't a huge deal. I can get over that. But it does smell like Elmer's glue. And the thing is, a lot of people will do the trick of putting down Elmer's glue for a base and then putting a glitter coat on top of that because they can scrape it off. That's what this is. I would not be shocked if this is diluted Elmer's glue that NYC packaged and put into a bottle. Wouldn't shock me at all, considering the smell, and it performs just like that trick, except it's like straight in a bottle for you to use, not having to pour Elmer's glue into a glass or whatever and then paint it on your nails. Although I suppose the Elmer's glue would probably be cheaper overall. Although this is like $1.99 and it'll last forever, so whatever. Although I'm just noticing that my packaging, the NYC, is actually cut off. That's cute. But I love that I can wear glitter now. I'm wearing glitter right now, actually. And you can see my kind of crappy attempt at slapping on glitter polish right there. I'm not the greatest nail painter, although I've gotten a lot better since I've worn nail polish a lot more often. But the one thing that kind of drives me crazy about this is the fact that it is almost too easy to get nail polish off. I can only normally get about 2 days out of my nail polish before it starts chipping, and that's the case with this, but something will nick my nail polish and the entire thing will scrape or peel off. So I have no chance of trying to save a manicure once something nicks one of them. And that does drive me a little crazy, but I think it's a decent handoff for being able to wear glitter nail polish without it completely destroying my nails. Anyways, and on the last thing for this tier of the pyramid, we have something, a lot of my stuff winds up coming to me through boxes. This one was actually from my Walmart beauty box. I got mine really late after everybody else, so I got slightly different things. One thing that I think everybody did get though was the Lady Gaga Fame perfume, and I love this stuff. I really do. It's a little muskier. Well, muskier is not the right word. It's a little deeper, I guess, than the perfumes I usually go for. Actually, let me look up the notes. That will probably help a little bit more. I learned that this is apparently a unisex perfume, although I could totally buy that from the smell of it. It is Atropa Belladonna, Incense, Honey, Saffron, Apricot, and Tiger Orchid. And I usually hate things that have too much floral in them. And the tagline is the first ever black eau de parfum. Apparently it does have black liquid inside of it, which is cool. And the thing is, once I go through 1 or 2 of my perfumes, I'm totally buying this. I freaking love it. So I guess Walmart Beauty Box totally did its thing. And we're hitting the next tier of the pyramid. Yay for us. And that is something I actually got as a Mother's Day gift. As most of you know, I am the mother of a Chihuahua. Not in the biological sense, but in the adopted sense. And my husband got me this for Mother's Day. It is the NARS Christopher Kane eyeshadow. Yes, it is Christopher Kane. I said Christian Kane in my bi-weekly makeup bags. Who is an actor and singer, not a makeup person. It is in the shade Outer Limits. I have nothing like this in my collection. And I freaking love it. Look at that. That is stunning. I don't usually wear it like as the full color, although I have sometimes and it's utterly gorgeous. What I usually do is I tap my finger in, and then we'll say like I'll tap it in and I'll get like this, and I'll just tap it over whatever shadow I am wearing and just get that glitter. And I love it for that alone, much less I really do love it for the actual color in and of itself. I'm so happy he got this for me. Yes, this is a $25 eyeshadow, and I think it is worth every freaking penny. I do not care. Let's see. All right, next on the pyramid is another twofer, actually, because I wear them together a lot. But I love them each individually for their own purposes as well. I have the YSL Faux Seal Mascara. I just have the black one. I got this in an Influencer Vox box, although it was totally just this. And it is starting to kind of be on its last legs on me, and that makes me so sad. I'm thinking of actually putting in some contact solution in here to kind of wet it back again and make it a little more usable for another couple of weeks, because it is $32. And while I did not pay for it, I want it to really work. It is beautiful. You get so much amazing volume out of this. It makes your lashes look amazing, and I wish to God it wasn't $32, because if it was like $20 to $22, I would totally buy it. I don't know if I can handle $32 though. The other mascara is one I received from Birchbox. It is the Well People Expressionist Mascara, but the E in Well is a 3. So here is the brush right here. And this is amazing for lengthening and defining. It is, if you want something slightly more on the natural side, this is about as natural as I'm gonna get. But just like a low fuss makeup day, I guess it should be called, this is great. I really like these two together because, especially since this is starting to go a bit clumpy on me, this helps re-separate and get the definition that I need, but still keeping a lot of the volume. So these are amazing together. This is like a $50 combination. I would never buy these two together just to use them together. They are also two amazing mascaras on their own though. And I did a first impression on that Faux Seal mascara that I will try to remember to link down below. All right. Last for this tier of the pyramid, we have the Sumita eyeliner in Rainier or Navy, and as you can see, I've definitely loved it. I did get a half size from Birchbox. I just ordered another one because I love this stupid thing. I don't know, stupid. Not stupid, but there is a swatch right there. It is definitely it is definitely on the brighter side of Navy. And especially if you like sit there and smudge it out, it definitely goes a lot more of a bright blue. This stays all day. I freaking love it. It is an $11 eyeliner, so it is definitely better priced than, let's say, Urban Decay. And they do have some really nice colors. Unfortunately, the full size is always sold out on Birchbox.com. The one I just ordered is a little 4-piece set for $21 that are all minis like this one was. So that's annoying. It does have this color in there though. It also has a black, gray, and I want to say purple, but I'm not entirely sure. So I loved this enough to buy another one, even though I got that one from Birchbox. So that's how much I loved it. I actually bought another one. All right, so we are almost to the top of the pyramid. Yay! Next we have something that is in my Project Polish, but I freaking love it, so I don't care. It is the Deborah Lippin nail polish in Mermaid's Dream. Definitely utterly gorgeous and beautiful for spring and continuing on into summer, honestly. I've used up about half the bottle at this point because I've been using it a ton since my last update. I actually need to film another update soon because of my Project Polish. I've actually been getting through more of my polishes this month than I was in the first 4 months. I don't know why. Actually, this bottle is getting hard to use because the brush only goes down to about here. So I'm having to start flipping the bottle around to get product on the brush, but that shows how much I like it. Because not only am I trying to use this up for Project Polish, I'm totally going to buy another one. I don't care if it's a $20 nail polish. I love it. Now, if you don't want to spend $20 on a nail polish, the Revlon Eau de Parfum marine nail polishes, I think they're called. There's one called Winter Mint that is a really close dupe to this. Let me get in close so you can actually see it for all of its gorgeousness. It is definitely a close drugstore dupe to this. I actually own it, so I would not be repurchasing this right away, but especially if I go through my Winter Mint, I will totally repurchase this one in the future over Winter Mint, even though I totally love that line of nail polish too. Honestly, I don't know. I love both of them. They have slightly different glitters in them, like the Deborah Lippmann one has these blue glitters in it as well that the Winter Mint one doesn't quite have, but the overall effect is really similar. I talked way too much about one freaking nail polish. Next on the pyramid, we're almost to the top. And this is something that I didn't get from a box. I didn't get sent to me or anything of that nature. I totally just bought this on a whim. It is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. And it is near the top. The only reason this is not on the top of the pyramid is for one reason. It stinks. Like, olfactory, literally, it smells horrible. I have to hold my breath when I put this on my face. However, this is the best damn makeup setting spray I have ever come across, and I think I've used a lot at this point. It is only $6 from Walmart. It's from a cruelty-free brand, so if that is something that you are really trying to research, you got that going for you. And it holds my makeup in place so much longer than everything else has. So I really love this. I just really wish it smelled better. Let me see. Ugh, I hate the smell. I can't even describe it. It smells like the worst kind of hairspray, honestly. Like, Aquanet smells better than this as far as hairsprays go. But it'll hold your makeup in place all day. I live in South Louisiana. I'm about an hour away from New Orleans. Like, that's how south I am. Like, I am in... New Orleans is here. I am about right here. And here's the rest of the state. So I know all about having to fight with your makeup to make it stay on all day. And that does the trick. And finally, we are, yay, at the top of the pyramid. And it is my Neutrogena Oil-Free Moisture with Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 35. So, I was trying to use this. My face hates it. My face does really love this though, or at least it doesn't absolutely hate it and break out every time it touches my skin. As a lot of you probably already know, because you probably follow her along with, if you follow me, you more than likely follow her. Strawberry Sweets had a bit of a skin cancer scare recently, and that scared the ever-living daylights out of me because she is younger than me. I'm 29 years old, and she's a couple of years younger than me. And it wasn't the worst, it wasn't melanoma, but she lives in Florida, I live in Louisiana. We both live in super sunny states. So yeah, like the next day after I watched her video when she talked about it, I went and picked this up. And it is really nice for have a daytime moisturizer. It is oily, it does not make my skin oily. It is not so thick and nasty and white that I can't put makeup on over it. See, once you rub it in, it's fine. It does have a light sunscreen scent, but it is nothing thick and heavy and offensive. So, I would recommend anybody that wants to get a daytime moisturizer with sunscreen in it, definitely try this out. And you need to put some freaking sunscreen on every day. No joke. I do it every day now. And as you can see, I've been trying to experiment with higher end stuff. So far, it has not been working. But this is right in your local drugstore, your Walmart, your Target, whatever you shop at. So if you need to go out and get a daytime moisturizer of some variety, go check this out. If you need a thicker moisturizer, like if you have super dry skin, I'm sure that they have something else in their line that will probably work better for you. I have to go with oil-free because I am a giant grease ball. Anyways, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye!